Trying to think of an intro. I don't plan these things out very well at all. I just kind of free ball it.
Hey there, it's me, Austin, at the Lemon Squid. We've got some more Pokemon for you. We drew them up. We decided several weeks ago we were going to draw more Pokemon. You know me, I'm a Pokemon guy. And also, I'd like to issue an apology.
There was no, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna have to edit it out.
I'm just using that as the intro. That's the intro. So we spun another randomizer wheel, got a couple new random Pokemon types, and about halfway through, like right before we were pretty much about to present, I dropped the ball on you guys that we're going to add a pre-evolution or a second stage. There 2-stage evolutions is what we're doing this time. So not just one Pokemon per person, but dose. I got Travis from Creative Jargon. I've got Heath and Rob from Massing. I've got Professor Pondman from Nothing Important. And, well, you don't got anything going on as far as I know.
This is his debut show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, he does things, just none of like his own things. But he's a great guy.
I do things that you guys don't need to worry about. Yeah. I've got my fingers in pies all over town.
He's like a feature artist right now, like Lil Wayne.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you've been done the longest, so might as well.
Yeah. Real quick, it'll kind of get spoiled a little bit as soon as it starts. I did trim off the beginning where it shows the finished drawing, but I forgot that I sketched it on paper first, and then I dropped the sketch in, so you'll just immediately see the full sketch.
That's
but that's fine.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
Yeah. So my types were normal and electric.
Oh, and, dude.
I was talking to Heath about it, and I was thinking maybe the electric thing could be like, I was looking up normal stuff, and it's mostly like variations on animals, or it's almost like a mouse, or it's almost like a bear, but it's like has this difference. So I went with a mouse. I know electric mouse. Shout out to Pikachu. But this guy's better. His name is. Pretend I said a name there.
Pika who?
But I thought I could incorporate the electricity by using like sound. I always thought it'd be cool if there was a sound type. So I thought that this guy, he has a jack in his back, a back jack, if you will, and he plugs himself into his little synth that he has, and he plays, and the more he plays, it charges him up, and he does attacks and shit, and he. Look at him. I mean, he can shout with the best of them. His mouth is like a big speaker. The more he plays, the sound waves shoot out of his mouth with force enough to kill a man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think
it has before.
Yeah.
I didn't think him through all the way, but this is actually the second one that I drew. I drew the next stage first, and then I went back and made this the pre-evolution. But yeah, he's just I don't know what else to say about him.
I like him. Are his feet coming out of the thing?
Yeah, he's like, well, it's not supposed to be that his legs are like going through it necessarily, but he just has it on his lap.
Oh,
so
okay.
His feet are like sticking out the other end of it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this form other than
Is his name Backjack, dude? You said Jack Backjack.
Backjack. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it could be. I want to
Minnie Mouse.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good.
I kind of did an homage to like Pachirisu, or I think that's who I'm thinking of. There's like another Emolga, maybe. There's like another Pokemon that's like a flying squirrel type electric kind of thing, and it's a similar-ish palette to this.
Yeah, it's
like
Emolga. Yeah, the flying tree squirrel one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the first stage, and we can go ahead and move on to the second one. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you guys know what's up. It's the evolution of the normal electric. So I drew this guy first, and
it's fast.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be cool, and maybe this isn't necessarily the final evolution. Maybe there's another one, but I like that in every evolution he plays a different instrument, but he still like plugs it into his back. So on this one, he's got a drum that he's like strapped to his chest, but on the I drew them near the end, so they're not coming up yet. But I drew. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so the jacks, the cables, whatever, now come out of the drumsticks, the end of the drumsticks, and go into his back. But yeah, same thing, charges up his power by beating on the drum. He can still use his mouth like a speaker. He can shoot lightning out of the sticks. He can probably cause thunder or something cool like that.
Hell yeah.
He has a mohawk now because he's a little older. He's making his own choices.
He's angsty.
He's angsty. Yeah, he's got a lot of shit to say.
I
he's
keep
loud.
I keep trying to like think of a name in the back of my head. I kind of want something to do with Ox, like AUX, but I don't know, like Ox 2. So I'm like, I don't know.
I think Ox would be good. MIDI. I think MIDI Mouse is kind of cool. For
I
MIDI.
do like that.
Whoa.
This one looks a
Wow.
little less like a mouse, but
Ratatouille.
I didn't know you said that.
he's more of a rat, I guess. But
Yeah, you know it's a good name, Ratatouille.
Yeah.
That'll do just.
I don't think anybody's claimed that yet.
Ratatouille. Ratatouille.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say Ratatouille. I really was.
Not that bad.
What's there's probably why can't I think of the names of any rudiments?
Low IQ.
I don't know what rudiment means.
Paradiddle.
Oh, parrot. What do you?
Parrot diddle.
I don't think that's appropriate.
No.
Paradiddle, Flam is one. Flams.
Are you talking about the triplet one?
Triple is. Yeah.
Triplet. Yeah,
It's a paradiddle.
I can call him that. I could call him-
Real musicians will be in the comments letting me know that that's not a
It's-
paradiddle.
It goes
I'm not a musician.
paradiddle, paradiddle. Yeah. I'm saving that for our podcast, brother.
Yeah. For the
Saving
drum
for the
track.
pod, brother.
Well, this guy
Flam
plays
mouse.
drums. He's doing shit like that. Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
else to say.
that's what I was
about him.
saying. You can go with like Flam, paradiddle diddle is another one,
Mhm.
and
The
then
evolution.
dude, roll.
You don't want to ever be caught paradiddle diddling,
Yeah.
No.
especially a mouse.
Remember when they had a Pokemon called Click and then one called Clack, and then he turns into
Oh.
Clack?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's the Adam Sandler movie you're thinking of.
Yeah, and the two sequels.
Damn, I never saw the second or the third one.
They're on Tubi.
Yeah, no, I mean, unless anybody has any direct questions, I think I'm good with that.
Dude, I think he's sick. I love him.
Thank you.
I like that he looks like he's had his hands in the piss jar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dipped
dude.
him right down in there, wrist deep, dude.
I see what you mean about him, like possibly being like a evolution, but like
Yeah.
I kind of like not all of them have to like power out, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
3 heads and
Right.
4 arms, and
Yeah,
or they could,
If
or
he-
that could be the rule.
Hi, hello, it's me, the iconic Professor Pun Man, and I'm here to give you the 411 on these little degenerates. I'm not going to bother doing in-depth breakdowns on the pre-evolutions because upon rewatching the last segment, I realized that pretty much all I had to say about them was that they were good against Mienfoo, and I think I have much more interesting things to say about the final evolutions. So, without further ado, let's start talking stats. I love this guy. Normal is my second favorite type after Poison, and I've always liked electric rats. Call me a poser, but Pikachu is actually my favorite electric type Pokemon. Right off the bat, I can tell you that Rocker Volt is getting Boom Burst, a monstrously powerful normal type move. On top of this, I'm also giving Rocker Volt a new ability, Reverb. Every time Rocker Volt uses the same move, that move gets 10% stronger. Stack this ability with the Metronome item, which basically does the same thing, and spam Boom Burst and watch your enemies crumble to dust before you. Also, with 60 base attack, it almost certainly will never be using it, but I'm also giving Rocker Volt Rillaboom's signature move, Drum Beating, for the lulz.
If he did have a third evolution, I imagine like an entire drum kit.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I
musician.
always
I just
wanted
now
to
found out
link it up to a
paradiddle
different-
isn't just like I found out that was the word today.
Well, there you go.
I'm
We learn each and every day.
This is an
Drummers
educational show.
talk in a certain language that most people won't hear. It's very coded, dude.
Like halfway through your guys' conversation about that, I was like, are they just making up words and pretending like it's real?
It sounds
No,
like
You said something like flaff or flag. I was well,
Flam.
flag's a real word.
Flams, yeah.
Flag?
Flam.
No, it's not. Flag is not.
You made that up just now. Flag.
Rim
I've
shot.
never heard that.
Oh, rim
Right.
shot's a good one. Yeah, that could be the attack. Rim shot. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And then if he gets a job, it's like rim.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It's a job.
I would have
He
said
joins the fucking
said that so much back in high school if I would have known what that was.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess any other questions for Rob?
No, that was great. I like how they've. I was looking at the second gen Pokemon because I had to look at a poster of them or whatever, and the art like does immediately change from like all that elaborate watercolor and stuff into like they have a unified thing. I don't know how to describe it. I haven't really tried that yet. I would like to do those more solid colors.
Yeah, they kind of get into that more with the later gens, I feel like. I don't know. I don't look at much of the production art from the... Or
I have been because of this.
For the newest ones, but yeah.
Again, I just like I put so like minimal effort comes from me on these. I'm just like I like Pokemon, yeah. Draw
Yeah.
something like zero
I probably
research.
would've done-
I need to do
No,
more.
I probably would have done watercolor, like shading and stuff, if I had more time today. But I was like, let me just do something quick.
Yeah, I guess for the viewers, Rob finished it as we were starting this stream, so it was very last second.
Oh, I was joking about that. I thought he was sitting there uploading it the whole time or something, or just ready to show it.
No, he just finished.
I was putting some finishing touches on it. Yeah.
It was good
Nice.
though. Like I thought the normal electric combination, that was a really clever way of doing it. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
Yes, well, once I equated it to music, I was like, okay, this will probably work.
Yeah.
Like sound. I
Music? I've got this.
guess. I know all about that.
you seem like a guy who might know a little bit about music.
I've heard a couple.
Someone say music.
Okay, anyone want to go next?
Tunes?
Tunes.
I'll go.
Oh wait, we already said tunes. Maltunes? I don't know. I'm still trying to think of names for
Maltunes.
that one. Wes, you got any suggestions for a name? This guy's good at names.
Let's see it. Sorry, I was gaming.
He's playing Fortnite.
I like that guy.
just now,
That's a good guy.
just now started paying attention.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
You like his mohawk?
That is great.
Do I have permission
Yours.
to go?
Oh.
Yours came
Yeah,
in
dude.
quick,
Yeah,
though.
go ahead. So Heath is next. Heath, your type was ground and rock.
Yes. You may know of Ground and Rock from such hit Pokemon as Rhyhorn, right?
Yeah,
Rhydon?
dude, I love Rhyhorn and both of them.
Who else?
Graveler, probably.
Onyx,
Graveler,
Geodude,
probably.
Graveler, Golem.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think Golem is ground and rock, at least. Maybe
They
Graveler.
all are. Yeah, no, dude.
Are they all?
They never even heard of making just a solid, like a singular rock Pokemon until like fucking, I want to say 5th gen.
No, that was
You're
Gen
right.
2.
Yeah,
Sudowoodo
I
was the
forgot about
first
that.
one.
Oh, Sudowoodo was? I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
of, what's the dude?
Gigalith, yeah.
Yeah, Gigalith.
Yeah,
I like Gigalith.
Gigalith a lot. Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. All right, sorry, Heath. Go ahead.
Oh, it's fine. No, I'm just kidding. All right, this is my guy. Okay. Oh yeah, I wrote all the. I wrote them all up here. These were ideas that I had.
That's
This
just a
is me.
Geodude.
Yeah, Geodude.
It
No,
doesn't
that's
work
his
out a bunch.
Geodude.
It's like that,
Dude, that
that
one's really
Tentacruel Toadstool or whatever the fuck they made his name.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
I
use
like
any of these
Toadstool.
ideas. These are bad ideas.
I like that lizard wearing human clothes right there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
kind of going like cowboy lizard
Ooh,
thing, but I ended up going with this guy.
Yeah, this one's fucking sweet.
That is very cool looking.
Kind of like a little armadillo man, hunchback armadillo guy with a big gym.
He's very
I wanted-
tired.
Yeah, he's underground. He doesn't get a lot of sunlight. He doesn't really need to open his eyes a lot. I was kind of thinking like this will be I trashed that design, I guess. I'm trying to remember. I just redid it from the sketch. I tried to make his like little armor layers look kind of like a big coat.
Yeah.
And then I encrusted it with fucking gems.
Bedazzled it.
Yeah, rhinestones. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess just watch the lines appear.
Wow.
And I'll chime in.
This line right here, what were you thinking about?
I was thinking, wow, that sure is a Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
This sure is a Pokemon coming to be.
That line really brought the Pokemon together.
Yeah.
I really
Every
like
line,
it.
dude.
I like the colors you've chosen so far. I don't know if you'll stick with them because last time I said that you were like, by the way, this all changes. But I
think
do like it.
I think it stays pretty close to this.
Ooh, you gave him the what are this called? Sesame seeds?
Acne.
Yeah.
Liver spots.
Dude, this is a delicious looking Pokemon.
Yeah,
that guy's sick.
I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah,
That's great.
I really do like it a lot. Ooh, and the shine.
Yeah, it's kinda-
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, little glimmers.
Mm.
That's dope.
What's next? Oh yeah,
This
he's
is a
in the
Gucci
desert.
Pokemon, dude.
Yeah.
That's him. Is it
He's
over?
in the desert.
It's almost over.
Gucci?
I don't know what else. I
That
did.
cactus is getting.
Oh yeah, all the
fucking-
cactuses are
yeah.
getting little needles right now.
They're getting rendered as hell.
Is that it? Yeah, it's over.
It's like, what else did I fucking do to this guy? I love him
this
though.
guy's
That's
name-
awesome. Go, sorry. Go ahead.
This guy's name is Dillo Jim.
Nice.
That's awesome.
The little knee pads you did on him remind me of Don Fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, when I was drawing the knee pads and just the color scheme in general, I was like, this is pretty Dawn fan, pretty fan B.
It is, but I like it.
Yeah.
I also like the
Well-
little spines on the back. I'm excited to see. Is this the first stage or second stage?
That's the thing. When I remembered/realized that we had to do a second one, I was like, it really makes sense to do a pre-evolution of this. I feel like because he's so big and
Yeah.
like regal looking. But I was like, fuck that. I'm making an evolution.
Hell yeah. I love the attitude.
So,
Also, like I
Yeah.
said, I did not mention a second stage evolution until like a couple weeks after we had the first meeting about it. So I'm tricky.
it's all good. I am honestly like, I was really proud of that one, but I am very proud of this one.
I'm so
a
excited.
big fan of this guy. Here we go. This is just some ideas, and then I kind of just traced over the original one a little bit. I was kind of like, yo, what if his little flaps kind of opened up a little bit to make him look more menacing? What if his little gems were, piercing through his armor and crystallizing real pointy like?
Hell yeah.
What if his face was a little more pointy and what if he looked a little meaner?
Rusted as fuck.
This guy is sick, dude. His arms are also way more useful like this.
Yeah,
the tail.
I was looking at the first
Yeah.
stage's evolution and I was like, these are like little T-Rex arms.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like
like
a
Big
cup of
swampy
tea.
tail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that at first. But yeah, dude, that's sick. It looks like an alligator tail.
Ooh, I didn't notice that.
I like
I
it.
was
It was a
kinda-
compliment.
Thanks. Oh well, I didn't mean to take it wrong or anything. I like as I was kind of getting to this point, I was like, this is very like mega Tyranitar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got that stance.
Yeah,
That-
he's got
very
like a mega
sturdy.
evolution. Yeah, kind of vibe.
I could definitely see that. Like this is just like a mega form of the last one. But I mean, yeah, second evolution also works. Megas they were a thing for one generation, so we can like it's okay.
We should do an episode of that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Heath, you should have thought of that.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
You know,
You can think creative jargon for that one.
I don't know what else to say. I just kind
Whoa.
of spend some time here doing some details and probably spent too long on it.
Look at your highlights.
That's great commentary.
Talk about how you decided to do the highlights like that. Whoa! It just got way more rendered.
Yeah, it really did.
Way rendered.
Explain that.
Oh my god, it looks like Cell from DBZ.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
That looks exactly like Cell. That's fucking sick.
I don't
That
know
is
who
Cell.
that is. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z.
I'm looking up first
Dude,
form Cell. And
That's Goku, brother. That
Goku.
is a freezer.
That's freaking Piccolo, my guy, to a T.
Total rip.
No, dude, that is freaking awesome, though. How,
That's
like,
so funny.
so, okay, that tail is so long. Does he have, like, a snake-like body?
You know, I don't know. I think he's just got a long tail, you know?
Hell yeah.
He's just got some problems, right?
I do think that he would have looked really cool with like 4 legs, like a centaur.
Oh,
or something,
yeah,
because
yeah.
The tail is so long. But you know, you live and learn.
Yep.
Fighting from the end.
Well,
Tell us about this place you put him in.
Oh, he's like in an underground.
those are the catacombs.
Those are the catacombs. Yeah, you're not gonna want to go down there.
Yeah.
That's where I live, actually.
I was kind of thinking like, you know, he's covered in precious gems. He should be hiding underground, dark.
He
dark
should be hard
places.
to find, yeah.
Yeah. I like to think that this is sand, and maybe he's directly underneath where the other Pokemon was. Maybe, possibly. I don't know
yeah.
what's under the desert sand.
Okay.
Perhaps
Yeah.
caverns.
This guy. Yeah, no, it's this guy.
Then this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Armathist.
Armistice is a specially defensive Pokemon, and in this we run into a bit of a problem. Ground Rock is an abysmal defensive typing. Look at pretty much any Gen 1 Rock type and they'll tell you the same thing. A ×4 weakness to both grass and water is bad enough, but anything that's weak to both close combat and Earthquake is going to have a bad time in pretty much any metagame unless it has some major upsides. So let's see what we can do about it. Seeing as how this guy is a defensive Pokemon, I want to give him a fighting chance. So all 3 of its abilities are going to address its weaknesses. I'm giving Armathist access to Dry Skin to negate its water weakness, Sap Sipper to negate its grass weakness, and Filter to slightly negate all of its weaknesses. Onto its signature move, I'm giving this guy a move called Frequency Match. This is a move that works similarly to Protect, but with one major difference. Frequency Match does not have increased priority, meaning that if Armistice doesn't move before the opponent, you have essentially wasted your turn. However, if you do manage to go first, Frequency Match protects Armistice from damage and then deals 75% of the damage it would have taken back to the attacker.
Ooh,
Whoa, what was the first? Well, I forgot the first guy's name. What was his name again?
Dillo Jim.
Luigi.
I actually
Dillo
had named the first guy Armathist, and then I couldn't think of a good second name that was better than that. So I gave the first one Dillo Jim, and this one is Armathist.
You could have called this one You could have called the first one Armathist, and then the second one Amethyst.
Yeah.
I could have, yeah.
You could
sure.
have called it that. Yeah. It wasn't worse, but you could have called it.
You know what you could have done?
Oh, okay. So I actually have a question. I just noticed a thing. So, I wish you guys could see what I'm pointing at. Is his mouth visible, or is that like a crease on
This
his
mouth
nose?
right here.
I can't see your.
What is
mouse.
it?
Like, is his mouse
Oh, you can't?
mouth making like a
Crazy.
little V thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it's
got
like a sheep,
little-
right?
Okay, yeah. For a second, I thought his nose was
Yeah.
just like pointing down, but no, I like that better. It almost looks like a cat mouth a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I like those mouths.
yeah, they're good
He's
mouths.
Austin likes to know the details on these mouths. I think you've asked about all their mouths.
You're
asked
right.
About the lip.
like, how
You've asked
kissable
about
is
the
this
lips
Pokemon?
on the monkey.
Oh, that's the next video. Is we do a tier
And then,
list of
and then
Pokemon
like, I asked
kids.
about the bottom of like the spider.
But now, where are the spider's lips, though?
Well, so actually, one thing I do know about Pokemon design is like
Yeah, I
actual
know.
Pokemon designers they'll start off with what does this Pokemon eat, because it makes it feel like a real creature when you start off from that perspective. And I never do that. I should, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm.
That's
subconsciously
interesting. I
thinking
never
about
heard
it.
that.
There's there's one that I really like, but well, I don't know if I like it, but I can't remember if it was Masuda or maybe it was Sugimori, but I can't remember. There was one very prominent Pokemon designer that said his design philosophy is he'll create a Pokemon, and if it looks either too cool or too cute, he will fuck with it in some way. He will he'll mess it. Like his example that he used was Luxray. The person that was interviewing him was like, "What do you mean? Like, look at Luxray. Luxray is really cool. I don't see what's wrong with it." And then he instantly fired back with, "Well, yeah, but it would be a lot cooler if its head was just a little bit smaller." And I looked at it and I was like, "Fuck, he's right."
Yeah, I really like that idea though.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I really, because like if you get too cool with it, it almost starts to look like a Digimon or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So Stanley would
True.
look pretty cool if he didn't have that big thing on his ass.
Yeah, the big
Dude,
cheeks.
did
I like
any of
his
you
ass,
guys
I
happen
just
to watch my Q&A at the end of the Johto thing?
I did.
Yeah, I
haven't
did.
gotten to it yet.
It really does. I didn't think about it until I was recording at the time, but it really is a fucking beagle and a deer.
Rob just said, I like his ass.
Well, there's nothing wrong with his
I
ass.
like
He
it.
got that
Has those big
BBL, dude,
jowls
like,
on
I
his
mean-
cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best BBL in history.
Shit.
It's like one of those overseas plastic surgeons did it, and it just came out fucked.
All right. Who's next?
I want to go. I would like to go. Who's in charge of this thing?
Let
No,
Austin go.
don't let
I
him go.
vote I'm in charge, and I say we let Austin go.
Nobody let him go.
Thank
Nope.
you. Fuck. There's a reason why I wanted to go next, and you guys are about to see why.
So my types were steel and grass. And let me tell y'all, I struggled with this one. I felt like the currently only existing steel and grass combo type Pokemon, whose name escapes me right now, was pretty solid. And I was like, there's no way I want to come up with anything better. May have gotten there, but
There is
Is it
actually
Scizor?
no. It's from
Yeah.
5th gen. Wes, what is
It's
it?
Ferrothorn, I think you'll
It's
find.
Ferrothorn, I think.
Yeah.
But so there is actually a plant out there that does produce things like nickel, like it does produce metal in its sap, which I tried to kind of go with that at first, but with these sketches I couldn't think of anything. Like this little sketch up in the corner, I tried to just make like basically a plant with eyes, and I didn't like it. But then I was like, and that's what I'm doing on this one as well.
Yeah.
But
I like that guy.
I came to the realization that a lot of cool grass type Pokemon are also dinosaurs, and I like dinosaurs, so I started kind of running with that a little bit. And you see, I was like, well, maybe I should throw a turtle idea in there, and that was just kind of me doing that. But I knew I didn't want to go with the turtle. I really like the shape of this guy. It's kind of armadillo shaped, so that's why I wanted to go next. Heath did an armadillo. I'm kind of doing an armadillo.
He said, I gotta go before someone else does that fucking work.
So I'd love to see that tree design fleshed out. I love that. Just that quick sketch. I love that guy.
Well,
Hold that thought.
I guess it would be a
Hold that
pseudo-
thought, brother.
Do you want me to pause this?
No, what he just said, he wants that Pokemon fleshed out. You'll see it fleshed out here in a bit.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So I was like, I need to make this guy a little bit more grass type because he had the steel plates on the back, but he needs to have grass type as well. So I put a flower on his head. Very clever, right? Awesome. It's great. I'm still drawing. This is filler. But
Whoa.
Nice spoilers,
Spoilers.
I
Forget I saw it.
I must have
Okay.
edited this and forgot about
I'm
it.
leaving
This
the
has
call.
been done for
Goodbye.
like a week. Okay, so I guess what I really did was I got frustrated not kind of being able to come up with a little form. So I made the second evolution first, which
There you go.
is based off of a Stegosaurus. But I'll get to that. And this is me trying to come up with the colors and everything. Well, come on.
That's awesome.
You remember that iconic ASDF movie bit? I am a Stegosaurus.
I do, and I was like repeating that in my head this entire time.
You see, ASDF movie 15 just came out apparently.
I did not. Let's not go too deep into that because I feel like that's a little off topic.
Oh yeah, good point.
But so this guy, which I came up with the name for him in the shower like 10 minutes before we got on here, is Floradillo. So again, got the Dillo going on there.
Will you say that again?
Floradillo. Like
Nice.
You said
flower,
it 6 more times.
Floridillo, Floridillo.
Floridillo.
I can't say it twice. But all those metal plates on his back kind of eventually rise up to give him this Stegosaurus type of appearance. I was gonna give him like a bunch of like mossy long grass and stuff on his back, but I realized the starters I made for this lemon region or whatever the hell we're calling it, I kind of did that for the mammoth, so I didn't do that. But instead, I went with bush. He's got a lot of bush. And he got a little flower on his tail, got a bigger flower on his head. And he's got a lot of flowers on the bush that you guys will see eventually.
I hope so. You're hyping this bush up.
It's a good bush. I've never seen a better bush in my life. But yeah, this is the guy. I feel like I should fast forward or something.
No,
Dude.
you have to let it play now.
I guess so. But okay, yeah, there's the
George
flash.
W. Bush.
That is a better name than what I thought of.
Because of steel beams.
Oh,
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. It's an inside job. I don't actually believe that. But anyway, I'll go ahead and tell you the name, I guess, for right now. It's a Steelophlorus.
That's good.
I really like
Really
that
love
name.
the way,
Hold
I
up.
like the direction you went with this because I never would have that's so hard to come up with.
It was incredibly difficult. Like,
Can you
I
spell
love the dinosaur route.
I have it spelled Steeloflorus. I got it written down right here, so I try to
do it
trick
one more
me.
time?
Looks like
It's
he
on the screen.
I'll just.
Oh, is that
killed a vile plume.
Do you see it? on the screen?
Steelophlorus.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, down here? Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Austin, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think that might go over the character limit for Pokemon names. You're gonna have to start from
Oh.
square one again, bro.
Is it really? What's the character
I
limit?
don't know. I don't even know if that's true. I'm saying that based on vibes
Just scrap everything. I'm going back with the tree.
alone.
He could tell us any rules at this point. We'd be like, oh crap. I didn't know that.
Honestly, like
I am about to look that up. Character limit for Pokemon names.
I mean, at a certain point, it would be true because of the games, in a sense.
up to 12 characters.
12 exactly.
Hard
If I'm
place.
counting right, which I'm terrible at math. I've never learned to count
What's-
to 12.
The long
Yeah, I think you made it.
Yeah.
I think you made it. You're good.
Pokemon name.
That's
For
why there's
alligator.
no, yeah, that's for alligator. That's what, and Victory Bell.
They couldn't even fit off for alligator in the thing, so they just took out like the OR or the ER.
I love that. I am very glad that was like a happy accident because I think that just the name itself lends a lot of character to him.
For alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I always thought that
skate
was
with an
cool.
8.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, he doesn't even need the fucking O there.
One thing I
Yeah.
really liked about names like that is if you go back to the original Ben 10 series, they had XLR8. I love that so
Yeah.
much. That was
That's
so
a great
cool.
name.
His feet freaked me out, dude. Okay, but anyway, 12 hours later, you're still a Florus.
He has nightmares about that character's feet.
Beautiful. There's his mouth, obviously. He's got the big fang. And then
What's that mouth do, though?
it eats grass. He's a silent
What
cannibal.
do it eat?
So, last time we had a specially defensive Pokemon, and this time we have Steelophlorus, a physically defensive Pokemon. Lemon Squid himself told me that he wanted Armistice and Steelophlorus to be version exclusives, and sometimes Game Freak does this really cool thing with version exclusives where they're kind of mirrors to each other. Defensive Pokemon are usually on the slower side, usually maxing out around base 70 at the fastest, with some outliers like Miltank coming to mind at base 100. With Steelophlorus, I wanted to emulate Miltank to a degree, at least in that it's a fast defensive Pokemon. Grass Steel is an elite defensive typing, and a fast Pokemon with access to Leaf Seed is always going to find some kind of role. Speaking of roles, let's talk about Steelophlorus' signature move, Seed Roller. This is a 100% accurate, 20 base power physical grass type move that can hit 2 to 5 times. Steelophlorus rolls itself into a ball and charges the target while planting its own seeds deep in the soil as it rolls. The first hit of Seed Roller sets up grassy terrain, which will in turn power up each subsequent hit of the move.
Nice.
I love him.
There he is.
Oh, baby.
How did he get there?
It's
How
a
did he get
mom.
in there?
Just born.
How did you do that?
See, when a mommy
It's
Steelophlorus and a daddy Steelophlorus love each other very much, they make an egg, and no one really knows how it got there.
That's so cute.
What did they say?
I don't know. Those were awesome though.
Yeah, that was sick.
I love those.
They
Thanks.
remind me of like Land Before Time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of when he was coming up with all the different dinosaurs. It looked like he hit up like a couple designs that would have been like great pals, dude.
Land Before Time was such a freaking great series of movies. I think they have like
Also,
11D now, but I don't know.
It reminded me. What's the second evolution of Turtwig?
Throttle.
Yeah,
Twig.
Groddle.
Groddle.
Yep.
What does he look like?
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
he
it
looks.
Groddle?
A little similar,
Groddle?
but I tried because
Yeah.
I feel like Turtwig and Groddle and Torterra are kind of turtle based. That's why I didn't want to touch on that too much. So I was like,
Yeah.
Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I the moss that you had on the second form I thought was really interesting because when I was thinking steel and grass, I was like, oh, okay, nature, like
Like before I changed it to
technology, what would you
bush.
call it, civilization.
Like
Yeah.
overgrown.
Well, even like the steel sticking out of like the moss on his back,
yeah.
it just made me think of like nature meeting
Man-made
fucking
shit.
buildings or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
some Pokemon black and white shit or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm glad you guys
Come
liked
on.
it.
Good mon.
I had to do a lot of thinking power on that one. Like the
Mhm.
Moonpurr's evolution, I like knew what I wanted to do immediately. But this one, like I really struggled with for a while. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, I guess that leaves Wes. I'm just kidding, Travis.
Wes really should have to. I think that in order to be part of the stream, he should have to come with a Pokemon.
Yeah. At 3 Pokemon.
I agree.
next time.
Yeah.
Every time, even if we're only doing one, Wes has to come up.
All right, hang on. Let me get some out here.
Yeah.
She's got 'em ready.
Little napkin.
Wes
Yeah,
has
piece
given
of
me some
paper.
Fakemon ideas in the past.
Yes.
So Travis,
I can
yours
see
was yours was grass and fire, right?
Yeah, I had grass and fire type.
Sick
And,
combo,
I-
by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, crazy.
I it was like a quick concept. As soon as like I heard that, I already knew what I was drawing. As soon as you said it, but I guess you'll see that in a second. I had to pull that guy back in to
I
get
was
my
going to say,
line
I
weights.
think this is the wrong one.
Nah, I just like to make my line weights consistent and stuff.
That's
Went
fair,
with
that's
a
fair.
classic log shape here. Brought in the geometry so I couldn't mess up the log a little bit.
Classic.
But I originally. Oh, I changed the eyeballs. Yeah, I forgot about that. Much more Pokemon-like after I did that.
They are. I like how so far it's just a log with a face.
This is fucking
Yeah.
incredible.
So at first, I was thinking of doing like a bundle of sticks, like as if he was a campfire. But then I was thinking of like Calcimo or whatever from Studio Ghibli too much.
Oh,
I didn't want
yeah.
to make it. Yeah, I didn't want to make the entity like based in the fire, so I
But-
figured I'd make it one hardy log.
That's actually a really good idea. Like a campfire.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, he's like a little campfire basically.
it really is like a campfire with I like his little leaf hair.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. It took me a minute to figure out like how a way to cover up like how awkward the design was. I was like, oh yeah, do some bangs with some leaves, dude.
That's pretty clever though, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, because like the
When
only thing
saw
I
the
could think
log,
of
I
was
had no idea.
yeah, me either. You said classic log shape. I was like, of course. How else do you start a Pokemon design?
Yeah, yeah.
Familiar.
But
Dude, you're getting so good at this coloring.
Color, yeah.
the Sugimori style.
Mhm.
It
Yeah,
really is.
as soon as I like studied your video, I was like hooked on this, like trying it. I think the only thing I could do like that would help it now is like to pull back some of the color. I feel like I'm putting too much down.
It looks really
But it's like
good.
More white than I remember when I look at him.
Yeah, every time I look at the one guy's fan art that he makes his own Fakemon, there's so much more like white bodies on the drawing than I thought.
Kyle Cup guy or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
Dude,
just looking at
that's
today, and I was like, I need to pull back. Thank you. That is a beautiful Pokemon.
Well, even I'm always like a big fan of like the backgrounds
Oh, yeah.
that you do. Honestly, like the coloration of the forest in the background and like the glow of the fire on the grass in the foreground. Like that's awesome. Like that's like not only a good Pokemon design, it's like a really pretty piece of art.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I think the color choice of using that purple for the night, like, and then putting dark purple on all the ground, really, I think it was a good color choice that's making it pop like that. With the
Definitely.
gold, too.
I dig
All
it.
right. That is Woodsley.
Woodsley.
Almost 2 foot high. Yeah, Woodsley. Kept it simple, dude. Not
Hey,
as simple as his space is. The only note I wrote down about this one, other than what's on the screen, is dangerously cute, of course.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I just want to hug
Obviously.
him. Ow.
And those rings come into play in the next one.
I'm excited to see what this guy evolves into.
Married.
It gets married. I was gonna say
Alright,
it's the
so
same
that is
thing.
that
It just
one.
grows like 2 long, skinny legs. He can run around.
He evolves into 2 logs, both on fire.
Two logs found.
It's
by
like a
old
Doug
matrimony.
trio where there's just 3 of them.
So this is the evolution of Woodsley. And you'll see at the beginning I have a few rough draft ideas of what I wanted before I land on the final one. I think we all, every now and then, do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to thicken up them brows. There it is.
Oh, dude. I love that.
He's evolved, baby. That's it. That's the evolution.
Now that
Just
we're
kidding.
men, we have
Yeah,
facial hair.
It gets wild after this, though, because that's not like it, dude.
Oh, God, that's good.
Oh, God.
Oh shit!
Dude, I'm so
Now,
excited. for
Heath
this.
is who inspired me to do that weird one at the beginning there, and kind of this one. But this one's a little more inspired by that Monsters Inc. character. And then this one
yeah.
is inspired by Groot.
Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Dude, that's sick. He just becomes ripped.
Yeah. And that was kind of like the, yeah, there he is. That was kind of like the Austin design I was thinking. And if you notice, I don't know if I fleshed it out or not, but the like foliage on his shoulders is supposed to come back at like a cape, like he's like royalty.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then he's still got the fire on his head. What was the other one? This one is, I was like, what would Heath do? He'd probably do the weirdest thing you could think of.
It looks like it turned
So-
into a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Kinda. I was like, it'll sprout all these giant vines and start like slugging around and like having those vines with fire on them.
Classic
For some
Heath.
reason, this one reminds me of Katamari Damacy, like the king, where he's
Bless
got the like. He's got the. Do you ever play that? You guys know what I'm talking? Where you roll up the
Katamari.
ball.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like his dad has the fucking tubular head like that.
Yes.
For some reason, the
Dude,
like
yeah.
thing below his head, it reminds me of some regal wear that the king
Yeah.
would wear. I don't know.
That's what inspired it when I started doing the body part. I was like, I'm gonna keep that frill type deal.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
where the regalness started coming in.
That's an interesting thought process too. To be like, what would these guys do, and then like make what you
Yeah.
would do, kind of like afterwards.
Every time I see, like, not that your guys aren't inspiring, but I'm sure we can all say that Heath keeps drawing some really weird shit.
Yeah.
What have I
And
done?
yeah,
What have I done?
You did the sleepy armadillo, and you did the sick guy.
no, yeah. Usually, a lot of them, the ones that land, like he finishes with, are pretty strange. But there's also some really good ones that are just left on the table when you're building up to them,
Oh, dude.
like the toxic owl.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. That
yeah.
toxic owl was such a good idea. Like that needs to come back at some point.
And so it's like not like Not that you're drawing the craziest, most fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Maybe he is, dude.
Deranged Pokemon.
Psychotic.
From the deranged
He
brains of
only
Nasty.
eats faces.
Nightmare by
But-
Sevenfold starts playing.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, the Rev.
That
R.I.P.
basically, yeah, yep. That's basically this Pokemon's fucking theme song. Once you get out here, once you get into it.
I dropped my mic. Oh
It's-
yeah,
I settled
we
with
weren't
that guy,
done.
Yeah, we're not done, brother. Gotta skip past this stuff. Okay, yeah. So I just refined the leg design once I got to those big stumps.
Ooh.
And there's kind of a monster from Monsters University.
Oh yeah, Art.
That's where I got the leg idea. I was like, he'll just run around on those two legs. And he's-
fast?
He just beats people.
No, because he's about almost 6 foot tall.
Oh, intimidating.
He's a nightmare. If you saw, he doesn't really know he's a nightmare, dude.
Yeah.
Waddling back and
Just-
forth really
Douche,
fast.
douche, 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 douche. Why doesn't anybody love me?
Yeah, basically, you'll see that in the background art for sure. I really love drawing the fire. I love that.
Fire's
looks
cool.
great.
Fire is cool. Look at this, man. This is wild. Look at this shit. I blew my own mind, dude. This was fun.
Hell yeah, man.
There's some houses burning down in the background.
I was wondering, is the next one just going to be a straight up arsonist? And so far, yes.
Yeah, can you imagine looking out your window,
Nice.
looking out the window of your log cabin that your family built, family heirloom of a generational home, and this little guy's trotting towards you in the distance.
No.
This is happy eyes.
Honey, get the axe.
He's a straight up monstrosity, yeah.
He's just
Chop
burning
him
everything
up,
down.
dude.
The entire time. I don't know why I made him sound like Santa.
It's the mustache.
Yeah. Dude, that's so
Um,
cool.
with him being, as innocent as he is, he's a bit of a wild card. Doesn't know how lethal he is. But the rings on the stump would indicate that he's wise. There's more rings on this one than the last one.
It looks like he's just ready to throw those fireballs with the vines.
Yeah. Yeah, I went with very Bulbasaur type vines on that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
Especially producing fire somehow. I don't know. That looks really cool.
Oh, no, it definitely does.
Just floating over top of it.
Like fire
Yeah.
whips,
Yeah.
Some fire whips.
Ghost Rider
Yeah.
whips.
Yeah. This is my monstrosity.
Pokemon loves to make their mixed attackers slow and frail. I've made an attempt to keep this guy on the bulkier side while maintaining a slow speed stat. Burnsley's typing is a really cool one. Our only fire grass types as of right now are Scovillain and Hearthflame Ogerpon, and Burnsley is much more defensively leaning than either of them are. Having stab on both grass and fire attacks makes Burnsley a threatening attacker, but I believe its defensive value will really shine through with its combination of ability and moves. I wanted Burnsley to be a reliable spreader of the burn status condition, which, if you weren't aware, cuts a Pokemon's attack stat in half. So I'm giving Burnsley both Flame Body for a 30% chance to burn each time an enemy makes contact, and Gouging Fire's signature move, Burning Bulwark. This move is a variant of Protect, which doesn't protect it against status-type moves, but if an opponent makes contact with it while it's using the move, they get burned. I'm also giving Burnsley a new signature move called Cremate. This is a status move that will have Burnsley burn up its own held item in exchange for a full heal. This might sound somewhat counterintuitive because why would a defensive Pokemon ever want to get rid of its leftovers? But I think this move opens up some cool alternative playstyles for Burnsley. You could run a Choice Scarf to surprise an opponent with a faster than expected Fire Blast, then revealing that you have a Choice Scarf, and then the next time Burnsley comes in, you can sacrifice the Choice Scarf for a full heal, and now Burnsley is able to use its moves freely. It also provides counterplay to having a detrimental item, such as a sticky barb or a choice item you don't want, given to you by the move trick.
This is how fucked up my brain is.
I think this
Is that it?
I like it.
This is just what I think about.
Thank you. Thank you.
Such a twisted mind.
From the twisted fucks that brought you mashing.
From the twisted minds that brought you click and clack and
tortured,
clack.
The tortured, deranged brains that brought you click clack.
Real quick, am I the only one that Click made cry when they watched it?
Yeah. No,
I like Click.
I think I was 13, but I did cry.
Dude, yeah. I think I cried twice when spoiler alerts for Click, I guess. When his dad died and then when he died. I'm just like, this is so sad.
I didn't cry. I said good. I said good. Good.
Yeah, I started clapping in the theater.
He's a really bad
for him.
guy.
His dad
I
dies?
said, I like this Christopher Walken fella. He's on to something.
Yeah, dude, I forgot Christopher Walken was in that movie for a second. Dude, yeah, that was great. And then he gets it from a Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's just turn this into a review of Click. Everybody get it on whatever streaming service it is.
This isn't the Adam Sandler podcast? Fan podcast?
Put the graphics on screen now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Adam Sandler podcast.
Cue the Adam Sandler intro.
Oh my god, that is funny!
Click in because we're clicking down.
We're all going to sing Lunch Lady Land.
I'll send you the
Same
graphic
time.
for that Adam Sandler podcast later.
That sounds great. It's less work for me to do because I was like, if they just keep saying cut to and then insert thing here, that's like more things I gotta make because I'll probably do it.
Cut to a detailed painting of the entire universe.
Cut to a 3.5 hour long movie starring only me.
Yeah. Cut to an entirely copyrighted song and music video for the next.
I really hope you have B-roll for all of this.
Yes, Heath, do you have 2 questions?
You better.
Honestly, I was just hoping that everybody would do this.
Okay. Wes.
We're feeding the spirit bomb,
Wes,
dude.
are you doing
Yeah.
it?
I can feel him doing
Yeah, I'm giving you
Yeah, he's
energy.
doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel it, dude.
He's still playing
Send
video
your
games.
energy to Goku.
Sorry, I'm playing Minecraft. You know how that goes.
I've actually never played Minecraft.
What? You've never played Fortnite or Minecraft?
I
What
think
kind
I've
of
played,
gamer are you?
I think I've played like one
Played
single game of
Fortnite
Fortnite
or
because I
Minecraft.
downloaded it.
Fortnite's kind of fun, but Minecraft, like, dude, you should play Minecraft at some point. Like,
I'm scared of it.
well, then just play
What?
creative mode.
Why are you scared? What do you mean you're
It's
scared of it?
scary.
They make it for 6-year-olds.
The creepers
There's a
go.
Lego. There's a Lego mode of Fortnite, dude. There you
I
go.
just
There
don't
is.
want. I just don't want to get into it because I
Fortnite's
feel like
easy.
I'd really like it.
He's afraid
You
of
like
right
it.
angles.
Try it. You'll like it.
Heath is afraid of enjoying.
I'm scared of low poly.
Are you scared that you're gonna spend all your time playing it?
Yes.
Next time we see him, he's gonna be having the Fortnite flat brim and
This is actually just a
Decked out,
front.
dude.
He's a
Drinking the
Minecraft
Coke,
YouTuber in secret.
We're like
Yeah.
a creeper gold chain.
hell yeah.
Giant.
So I tried out that game last week, guys.
I have one of those like swords that they sell at Books A Million.
Yeah.
The diamond sword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't played Minecraft in
Yeah,
freaking years, but I did have like a really good there's a section of my life where I was like really into Minecraft that when I would go out in the real world, I would be like, I can see this as Minecraft.
I can see this as a. Our light almost fell over.
I can imagine
I
these
can
as
see this
blocks.
as blocks.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. Yep. That was this episode. what did
I'm
you guys
Austin
think?
of the Lemon Squid, signing off. Thank
Well,
you guys for watching another installment of 4 or 5 guys draw and or talk about Pokemon.
Five Guys is a
Um,
great name for this.
Five Guys, buy our fries.
5 guys, 1 Mons.
We should think of like a
Smash that
name
like
for this
button.
series. Though.
And that is also the end of the Adam Sandler podcast within the Lemon Squid Show. And now,
You all are
Austin,
cutting your jam.
we pass it to you for the outro.
Be sure to check out my OnlyFans to see me with no skin. And do you guys want to plug things?
Watch me whittle all my skin away.
Watch me.
Live.
I'll be live tomorrow whittling my skin off.
If this
out my
video
shit,
gets
I'll be
1,000
live.
followers, I'll debone myself.
Yeah. You see that scene in Harry Potter where his arm's like a noodle? That's going to be me all over.
They should go check out the episode of Artbox that me and Rob just put out.
That's true.
Yeah.
It came out today.
Yeah.
As of the day of recording this.
It'll probably
Yeah.
be like weeks and weeks later. But yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, check
I
it out.
listened to it. It's great. Go click it.
He did it.
Listen
Why
to
would
it.
you-
Put it in your ear holes.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Put it in there.
Everybody do your best cover of
Oh.
Adam Sandler's Click impression. Is that
We
what
do.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
he's like,
Oh,
he's like,
my phone's recording something. I gotta have a spare phone. Okay.
Anybody
he's like
have a-
this. Wait, I got it. That's what he's like.
I don't see it in front of me, but I'm trying.
Yeah. He's like,
No, that'll
Yeah.
be the thumbnail. It won't even have anything to do with Pokemon.
you can do the best impression of Goofy falling down a hole.
What's he go?
It's pretty fucking.
That's good. That's a good one.
Do y'all practice this? I was
Gorsh.
fucking around.
The perfect cast.
Maxie.
Left or right, Maxie? Left or right?
Door to darkness.
That was a really good Max. This is a good Max goof. Good job.
Thanks. I'm gonna end the recordings now because this is
Wait,
a
hang
lot.
on, wait.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Austin, I got one more thing.
Yeah.
Talking about Goof Troop. Do you remember My Snake is Dead?
Yes, I'm gonna insert a picture. I still have that picture right here.
Yes, put that in the pic. Put that in the
All right,
thing
I'm recording.
now.
I'm recording the audio again. Hold on. Okay. So in high school, we had this herpetology class, and what people would use the whiteboard to like put like like notes or like questions on there for their snakes and turtles and stuff. Be like this, my corn snake won't eat this. Like, what do I do? And I just drew this giant picture of Goofy. He's like, my snake is dead.
What do I do?
Bored.
That's just,
Cook me.
Bored.
Also, speaking of Goofy, have you guys seen that guy that dresses like Goofy, like in real life? There's like furries, and then there's
Yeah.
the guy that wants to be Goofy.
Yeah,
No.
Well,
I hate that guy.
Give yourself
Does he look
nightmares
like,
and
does
look
he
it
pull
up.
off? Okay.
No, it's awful. I hate it. When I see it, I just want to sewer slide, and then
Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity
he's looking it up
dog.
right now.
Yeah.
I see him.
I accidentally put Googie, so I have to.
Oh, that's a totally
Guy
different.
dressed as
Oh.
Googie.
You see
Yo,
it?
I
don't
see
like
guy
this
dressed as
anymore.
Googie.
I'm out.
Yeah. Did you see it, Heath?
Bad.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it-
All right,
You're
Rob.
definitely on
Sorry,
the list now,
Travis. Travis, look it up. You got to. They're looking it up. You got to look it up,
Yeah.
man.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now, dude.
Are you really?
Yeah,
I can see the
Yeah, I'm
reflection in
looking
your
at it right now, dude.
sunglasses.
yeah,
Looks
yeah.
like all
That's
the-
it.
That's it.
That's it.
All the
dude. Can you
Grinches
see
and
it?
the Grinch.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yep, I see that big orange square. All right, now I'm
Did you
just
see it,
stopping the
dude?
audio. Well, that may have went off the rails a little bit there towards the end, but yeah, that was a super fun video. Thank you guys so much for joining. And I'm speaking to you, the audience, as well as Travis, Heath, Rob, and Professor Pondman, all for helping make this series possible. It is a lot of fun, and a lot of work goes into these episodes from everyone involved. So be sure to go check out their channels or whatever they got going on to show them some support as well. Let them know I sent you. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Goodbye.